This video was presented by the EA Creator Network. Hey, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. In this video, we're going to be checking out the Sims 4 Growing Together build by catalog, but if you're interested in checking out the cast catalog, or maybe even catching some gameplay on the Sims 4 Growing Together, make sure to check out the description where I've gone ahead and compiled a playlist of all of the videos that I have done on the Sims 4 Growing Together, if that is something you're interested in. Also, make sure that you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on so that you don't miss any of the videos that I post around the new expansion. And yeah, with that said, let's dive straight on in. Just wanted to give y'all a quick little heads up. I did have to break down the build by showcase into 3 different parts, which I will have timestamped down in the scrub bar to make navigating a little bit more easier. We're going to start off with the build assets. While there aren't a lot of them, I will admit I do like what has been included. So within this expansion, there are 2 different build styles. The first build style is definitely more modern, whereas the second build style is leaning more towards the craftsman aesthetic. Now, this is literally it for all the build items that are on that modern spectrum. We do have this beautiful modern plank door, which I thought was really unique in the sense that it actually matches flush with the suburban dream siding. Over here, we've got ourselves some windows. They're big, they're modern, they let a lot of light through. There's also different like wall height variants depending on what wall height you choose. Then we have this little triangle one. So if we move over to the craftsman side, we have a brand new fence complete with a gate. There's also some brand new stair railings, as well as some spandrels, I think is what they're called. These columns are absolutely beautiful. I love how thick and chunky and detailed they are. I actually did do a speed build using the craftsman assets. In case you guys are interested, I will link that down in the description for y'all to check out so you can kind of see it in action. But then if we look a little bit closer, we have the well-crafted door. This door is probably one of my faves. I love how it actually color matches the shingles, so that can make for a very interesting build. We do have 2 single windows. This one features some beautiful stained glass. If we flip to the back of the build, we can see a larger craftsman door, which I thought was really unique. I don't even know how like you enter this one. I think it's this part that you enter through. It took me a minute to figure it out, but I thought this door was also super duper neat. And then we have this craftsperson corbel. This looks out of place because it's actually supposed to go right here underneath the roof pitch. And then we have the well-crafted archway, as well as the well-crafted foundation that actually matches the well-crafted masonry. Everything in this collection is called well-crafted, so I don't think I need to keep saying it. And then I almost missed this little window here, but for some reason this little guy is like my absolute favorite. I love pairing this with the double windows over here, so like on top, I don't know, I really like that. And then also we have a triple paned window as well. So in terms of other assets, there are 2 brand new chimneys, the king of the castle and then the handcrafted chimney, which definitely would look good for some more like mid-century builds. I really like this. It's kind of modern too, so maybe you could get away with that. Over to the middle, we have a few different wallpapers. So of course we have that masonry wallpaper that you saw earlier, the between the lines shingles, the suburban dream siding, the hide and sleek metal panels, the slaty tile, haughty herringbone wall tile, and the half stripe full height tile. And then we get 1 floor, which is the haughty herringbone floor tile. Basically it matches the wall tile that you guys saw just a moment ago, and that is what those look like. I would show you swatches, but I mean, I could be here all day showing y'all the different swatches, but I will say for these shingles, they're literally like my favorite shingles ever. I love these so much. The colors are so vivid and rich. Let's check out the in-home objects. So we do get 1 brand new bunk bed that comes in a couple different variants that features the brand new desk and also a armchair that we received in the pack. And then we have the loft version of the bunk bed, as well as a singleton version. The only double bed we get is this one, but can I just say it is probably one of my favorites. It has a wicker frame, but it comes in a bunch of fun colors and patterns that are very consistent with the color story of this pack. And of course, we have ourselves some sleeping bags. I do believe there is one locked sleeping bag, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go double check really quick. I think there actually is. Yeah, it's the Sleepy Critter sleeping bag, and basically you would unlock this by reaching silver in a slumber party event. And there's one more. So we have the Whimsical Dream sleeping bag too, which you would unlock by reaching gold in a slumber party event. We get a bunch of seating. We have these really cool rockers here. This guy is super duper interesting. He's very modern, but it's also super duper tall. It's kind of giving me like Into the Future vibes too. We have a bar stool as well as this little sheep seat. I don't know if the animals on this one changes. Let's go and look really quick. No, it's literally just a sheep, but this seat is seriously so freaking cute. I absolutely adore it. And then we have a little dining room table chair here. We've got another one of these little armchairs, another dining chair, and I guess this one could be kind of a dining armchair too. It's more modern. I wonder what the swatches are on these. So even though there are some really bright and vibrant colors, we do have some like neutral and jeweled tones as well. And then our last little chair is this guy, which looks like this. I do like the brown swatch of this one. It kind of looks like a stiletto, a little bit like a shoe. Do y'all see it, or is it just me? So these sofas aren't too bad, but I'm looking for some more like comfy, cozy couches for the game. You know, one that's been lived in, one that's been used and abused, that probably popped up on Craigslist for like $10. And then we have ourselves the slatted perch love seat, as well as a brand new reclaimed coffee table, which would look great in eco lifestyle. So for tables, we do get a couple, but I mean, I wanted, and I mentioned this in the speed build, but I wanted a smaller table, like maybe something like this. I thought that would be kind of nice to put into like a little nook somewhere. But for now, we have the family table, and then we have the tables are groovy, and I think there's another little table over here. But I think this might be actually for like the puzzles and games. So I'm not really sure if you can actually like eat at this table. And then we have ourselves a little picnic table, as well as this large circular one. This is an end table. I don't know if y'all can see it because it's doing weird things right now, but this is actually, well, a glass end table. So that's kind of cool. And then we have the hourglass end table that also resembles a table that we received in high school years. So that's interesting. In terms of more furniture items, we've got ourselves a brand new fireplace, this beautiful hallway table, as well as this little like corner cabinet. This is not your grandma's drawers. I'll filter through the swatches really quick so you can get an idea of what that looks like. Very distressed. It's very old, very vintagey. I do like that. We have a couple modern mirrors. Here's like a little floor mirror. This one is perfect for the wall. I personally love this wicker oval mirror. I use this in the bathroom of my build. It actually matches very nicely with the wicker double bed. And then we have the Woven Whims cane weave dresser, which is a nice one tile slim profile dresser that I absolutely adore. And those are the swatches too. So just so you can get an idea, it's really hard to like go through every single item and asset and go through the swatches. We'd be here until next Christmas, and I just don't have that time. But yeah, here's another mirror. This one kind of reminds me of something you would see in like Alice in Wonderland. It's rescued from the attic. Okay, cool. And then we have our desks. So this one is the desk with a view. It has like a glass top on it, and oh my gosh, you can actually see right through the back of it. This is the desk that y'all saw earlier. It's the Great Shapes Great Rights desk. It's perfect for little kids. It has like a couple books, some random odds and ends, a little like paint set, and then there's even a little backpack here on the side. And then we also get this one tile Studying is Groovy by Kindermaid desk. And over here we have the infamous San Sequoia Classic upright piano. I know a couple people were concerned if there was no solid swatches, but thankfully the Sims team did indeed include some nice wood toned solid swatches, as well as those fun funky flavors that we saw in the previews as well. Okay, so in terms of like appliances and whatnot, we do actually have a brand new fridge that's very like grandiose. It's very like elegant and expensive, like super duper expensive actually. I think this thing, how much is this? Okay, $1,700. Yeah, no. And a matching let me see, stove for 2,400 simoleons. And with that, we have the Hood of Ages. I did use this hood in my build where I used mostly like a base game and, you know, the Sims 4 Growing Together expansion, but I didn't use the hood with it. And I will say this hood's pretty versatile. Like, it does actually match some of the base game assets too. The thing that I found strange is that there's no sink and there's no new cabinetry, which really would have played nicely if they would have added that in, because in terms of using this with base game assets, it's definitely a little bit tricky. It can be done, but I just think adding in some cabinetry would have really made this feel a little more complete. We did get a couple bathroom assets. So we got the generational but different sink, which is really pretty. Obviously it matches the set over here, and we have a brand new shower tub combo. It is quite modern. It is so breathtaking. I love like the little board over here. We have like some bath salts and maybe some bubble bath, a loofah or a soap bar. This thing is so luxurious, it almost makes me want to just dive in and take a bath. I mean, would you just look at that freaking rainfall shower head? I could never. I mean, you only see these in like hotels and things like that unless you got like one of those fancy houses, and therefore I can't relate. But with the bathroom set, we do have a brand new hand towel, and we also have the little towel peg thing too, with some really cute little like children's towels and different variants and colors and stuff. Actually, this little space towel here looks like the space rug, which, am I seeing the space rug? I think I actually need to pull that out. I might be missing one asset, so hopefully I don't forget about that. And then with the expansion, we've got some brand new potty chairs. So we have the potty time buddy. Oh my god, this thing is seriously so cute. A little creepy, but also really cute. And then to the right of that, we have if it ain't broke potty. Okay, all right. If it ain't broke, what? ... And where's like the, where is the, okay, I was like, where's the bowl? Like, do they just pee on the ground? But yeah, basically that is what those look like. And oh my freaking goodness gracious. I mean, I knew we were getting bikes in this expansion for children, but do y'all see how many bikes we received? I'm pretty positive. Okay, no, actually, I take that back. Okay, so this bike here is a mountain bike. Okay, it's for children, and we do have one with a little basket too. But this bike looks significantly bigger than that bike. Maybe it's just the frame playing eyes on, like, maybe it's just the frame of the bike playing tricks on me. Literally, it is. Maybe it's just the frame. Maybe it's just the frame of the bike playing tricks on me. I mean, it is called the Trickster after all, but it just looks like it would be for like adults or something. I'm not really sure. But then we have another variant of the Mountain Trailblazer Junior Plus. I cannot speak today. And then these ones over here are super duper cute. This one's the Loud Trickster. So basically it's the same as the other bike. It just has like this little horn on it. So that's annoying, but also like super duper cute. And then we have the Commuting Trickster, which has the basket, the horn, the whole shebang bang. So basically they're the same bike, just with a bunch of different variants. One thing I was not expecting is to get an adult bike. This bike is beefy. It is huge. Look at the tires on this. So this is actually for adults. So you don't need to get Discovery University. Yeah, is that right? I think that's right. To enjoy bikes. Let's talk about babies. I am going to be doing a separate video showcasing the base game infant content, because there's actually quite a bit, a lot more than you would think there is. However, we do have a couple changing tables. So we have this changing table, which matches all the assets for the base game. So I almost feel like this should have been base game, but it is indeed, oh, it is indeed a Growing Together exclusive. So that's interesting. This definitely looks like it should have been base game. But anyways, we have that one, and then we also have the Blandco Contemporary Changing Station, the Mini Mission Changing Station, which also matches. In fact, I think all these match the base game. It's kind of weird that they included them in a paid expansion, but I mean, maybe there's a reason for it. I honestly don't know. But you know, sometimes you got to change a baby on the go. So now you have the Change Master 3000 by Shits and Sons and Grandsons, which pops out and you can change your baby on the little diaper changing station. And of course, every diaper needs a home, so we have the Smooth Sail diaper pail and then the Way to Play mat. Moving towards the back of the lot, we have our lamp. So this particular lamp here definitely threw me off. I literally thought it was indeed a mailbox, but it's not. It is an actual functioning lamp. Here we have another tall lamp. This one is the Vintage Reading lamp, and then we have a bunch of like wall lights as well. So this one just has like a little light bulb thingy majigger on it, and then this one is a sconce. Technically, we do have some table lamps. This one is the Sweet Dreams Moon lamp, and then we have the retrofitted brass fishing lantern, as well as the Live Laugh Well Loved lamp, and then a couple hanging options. This one is actually really big. It's a lobby light, which would be great for like the rec center. There's a couple different like height variants that come with this one. This lamp over here too, the two-way street ceiling lamp, also has two different variants. I think one's longer and this one might be like the shortest option. And then we have the cheese wheel suspended and a bunch of different bookshelves. So this bookshelf here is the reclaimed bookshelf. If I'm not mistaken, there might actually be another version of this one. I'm actually not quite sure what the difference is. The only difference that I'm seeing is maybe there's a few more accessories on this one, and then the illusion of the keepsake box, which I will talk about here in just a little second. We do have the Reading is Groovy bookshelf in a bunch of different versions. So here we have like the side-by-side variant. We do have the like kind of curved version of the bookshelf, and then I do think there's actually two different versions where there's like shapes involved. So these shapes here are super nifty because they also act as like slottable shelves, so you can put like your little knickknacks and things in there and really decorate those up. So those are super cool. We have a bunch of different like wall decals. I think some of these you might actually get from like losing a tooth. So let me just go through, oh my gosh, all the decor items in just a sec. So we do have one rug. It's an antique rug. Now the other rug that I was thinking of that I used in my speed build is actually base game, and it's super duper cute. Must be a new inclusion because I haven't seen it before, but yeah, so we do get ourselves a little antique rug. I think it'd be important to kind of show off the swatches in this case so you guys can see all the different like patterns and designs. So moving over to, let's just talk about the plants. The plants. So I've seen some people on Twitter kind of angry that these plants aren't actually individualized. I'm a little sad about it too, I will admit. I do like the plants, especially this one here. The good things take time. Then over here we have the Fungi Reality Studio apartment. You know what? That's almost an insult because I wish there was apartments in this expansion, and yeah, there's not. To the right of that, we have the Centerpiece of Attention. I do want to check out the swatches of this one because it's super beautiful, and I love how vibrant this freaking red is. Like, I am having a thing for red lately, and this just, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, and the last item is the Peekaboo Bamboo Planter, which looks a little something like this. So we have a bunch of like little handmade looking contraptions. I think you could probably put these in the tree houses. They did include a brand new toy box. This one is called the Well-Loved Heirloom Toy Box, and it does appear to be super duper vintage and absolutely well loved. There's a couple little brand new like wall art pieces. Here we have various like pictures and, you know, like photos and frames and things like that. And then we have ourselves this little poster. This one actually features different like worlds within The Sims 4. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out which ones those are. And then in terms of like little miscellaneous miscellaneous items. Here we have the BFF Super Duper Friendship Kit, where you can actually make little friendship bracelets and you can give them to Sims and you can take them away. Here we have the spokes for folks. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, it's a bike repair kit. And then we have the Life's a Hoot family sculpture. There's a brand new speaker in here. We have some crafts. I don't think your kids could actually create these crafts. This is more of like decor items. There's even these cute little statues too. A couple different options. We have like a little taxi car. I think this is a trolley or something, and then the cityscape statue. For keepsake boxes, we have the basic, the truly ornate, and then the cheapskate keepsake box. So these keepsake boxes, they do quite a few things actually. You can put objects in them, you can pass them down through Sims, and I do believe you can also control the family dynamics through them as well. We'll play with these obviously once we're able to in game, but that is what those look like. We have a brand new gnome as well as some shelving. So we have the well-traveled shelves, and these are the shelf full of comfort. There's these cute little like lore display cases over here. I love the little lures. And you guys saw this earlier, but this is the Games Are Groovy table by Kindermaid. We have the, what is this? The celebration cannons, some puzzles to play with, and then we have the someplace suitcase. So basically these suitcases just act as like dressers. They do open up and stuff, but yeah, they're basically just dressers. And I think you can like put these in your inventory and stuff too. So this might be helpful for like a rags to riches LP or something along those lines. We have some more little like arts and crafts. The last segment of Build By features basically items from the splash pad and the rec center, as well as the big old timber treehouse base. So this is what the kit looks like to create a treehouse. It is 960 simoleons. It has a lot of benefits. Fun 6, handiness skill, supports children, also improves motor skill, mental, and creativity. There's a lot of things that you can do in the treehouse. I know that you can actually put items up there. You can like an easel and things like that. Like you can kind of customize it like the actual treehouse, which is pretty freaking sweet. I know there's several upgrades like a pole, a slide, maybe even a bell, I can't recall. Then you can do some more naughtier happenings. Like you can totally have you know, treehouse woohoo, if you know what I'm saying. You know, just don't catch a splinter. Don't catch a splinter. But yeah, you can do that too. We have a brand new public bathroom, some brand new signage, and I think this is also a little like recreational wall sign. I'm not sure if this is for the rec center, but it's the all natural artisan chalk sign. I am curious to see what are the swatches for this because sometimes the graphics change. But yeah, basically that's just what that looks like. And then over to the right, we have a brand new kiosk, and it's called Around the World in 80 Bytes. And here we have the Look What I Drew display, which I do wonder if you're able to put your own artwork up here, but it kind of looks like it's preset, which sucks just a tidge. We have this beautiful awning or shelter. This one is the park and play shelter, and here are all of the items for the splash pad. So we've got ourselves a little splash pad emitter, then we have a ball version of that, and this one just kind of like drops down the water, I guess. I'm pretty sure y'all been to a splash pad. And introducing the mascot of this expansion, we have Whalebert. He is super freaking big and absolutely adorable. There's a couple little like sculptures to decorate your splash pad, which I'm so happy they made into individual objects. Honestly, they could have created this and just implemented it into the world and left us high and dry. But the fact that we have access to these items means that we can create our own splash pads, whether it be like an individual little like venue or lot, or you can even add them to like public pools and things like that. So I feel like our water play is about to get so much better. And then we have a bunch of different varying splash pads. Is that what they're called? They're like rugs, actually. No, they were called splash pads. I thought I was being funny. but they are literally called splash pads. So there's a lot of ways you can kind of customize your little water park. If you're interested in checking out these items in action and want to see how I built this home using them, I will go ahead and provide my little growing together playlist in the description for y'all to check out. I just realized I need a diaper pail. She just left this freaking diaper right on the freaking carpet. Ew. And also, if you would like to check out some growing together gameplay, make sure you are subscribed so that when I finally get to upload those videos and play around with it, you don't miss out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.